Hello Avinash, how are you?
Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking me. And you?
Yeah, I'm doing well too. Thanks for asking me and tell me something about your day. How is your day going?
Ma'am, my day was going so fantastic.
Okay. Okay, so may I know why your day is going very fantastic because you are smiling. I can see big smile on your face. May I know the reason behind it?
Yes, ma'am. Sure. I'm telling a story today's because in it's a lucky day. I think
Okay.
this day is lucky day because I think one person has come here. So I think it is selling something. So, but this is a type of game. This is a type of games. I think it is rounds in village area. They rounds and give to persons opportunity to take some things. I think this is a type of game. So you can think just like examples one person gave papers and you will have to scratch on this and you will find things. Then if you are lucky then you will find some things. Then he gave me and said please try your lucky. And then I think we have to try, but I take these papers and I said, my sisters, please scratch this and I will see what is happening. So what is happened? Then he scratched and they find three things. But the man was saying you will have to only one thing find. But the lucky is we find three things. Then said, please take these three things. But first of all, we will have to talk with my like honor. Then I will give three things in one card. Then so that's why I'm
Okay.
lucky.
Okay, so instead of one thing, you found three things. That's why you are very happy. That's a really very valid reason to be happy. So that is good. Okay, so let's introduce ourselves because we are meeting for the first time and we have no idea English skills. If they can use some of that methods, that will be very helpful for them. So that is my reason. And whenever I get the comments, okay ma'am, I am learning this language, I'm improving this language because I'm watching your videos, so I feel very happy. It gives me immense pleasure, so that is the reward I am getting from them.
Okay. So, ma'am,
Okay, Abhi.
please,
Yes.
please
Yes,
tell me how many watch time did you have completed on your channel?
my channel is already monetized.
Okay, ma'am. I have YouTube channels. I told you. I have I think 890 plus subscribers I have gained. And then I think
Wow, great, congratulations on that.
okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Also you.
so okay, so because you said that you have been learning English as well, and that's why you're having conversational videos and you're uploading conversational video these days on your channel. So may I know, apart from this method, if you are learning English, are you using some other methods to improve your English skills? And if you found those methods useful, would you like to explain so viewers they can listen to those methods and they might try those methods? Would you like to share the methods you have been using? And also, if you can mention why you're learning this English, that would be the great. Because that way you will get pushed. Okay, my goal is clear and I'm learning this language. So, may I know what is your goal behind learning this language and which method you are using to improve your English skills apart from having conversation with co learners?
Okay, ma'am. So first of all, ma'am, uh, I want to tell you why I'm learning English because I want to become an engineer. So that's why I'm learning English because it is important for interview. Like you also know because this is a global language and so, this is in any interviews English is very important. So that's why
Hmm.
I'm learning English and also I am improving English and also I am improving our body language. And so
Hmm.
why from where I have learned English, and in which type of mediums I am using to learn English. In earlier days, I am using translation methods. I am using
Hmm.
translation method to learn English. Then
Hmm.
I am in not a proper way. I am not able to speak proper way from the method of translation. Then I think uh, um, we have to choose another method. Then I think we have I have choose uh, thinking methods. I
Hmm.
don't follow nowadays. I'm not don't follow translation methods. I am using without translation methods, and so I
Hmm.
am also learning English from the social medias. Like I am listening music. And the podcast English conversations I am listening, and reading books. That's all about me.
Thank you, Avinash, for sharing your method, which you find very useful. And I think this is a good method, as you said that you're not using translation method anymore. But I would say, when you are at your beginner level in during initial days, if you use translation method, that is this is okay because this is not our mother tongue. This is a totally different language. So to just understand couple of words, we can use translation method to just if we know some new words and we don't know which what is the meaning of those words, in that way we can just check in our dictionary and find out the meaning because we find it very comfortable. But if we keep using translation method to just learn English, that way we won't be able to learn English well. And you said rightly, now you're not using translation method because that is enough, because now you are going further, and now you are using the thinking process. So whatever you see around you and whatever you are doing, you're using the thinking process. And this is a very good method actually, because um, when we have no knowledge about the English, we are blank, then we can use some translation methods to
Yes.
just get the meaning of some of the words. But once we feel okay, now we are comfortable, now we are able to communicate our ideas, we are able to understand. Even before that, you need to start thinking in English, whatever you see around you, and you can name and you can say, okay, I am going, I am walking, I like to listen to the music, this music is very nice, this music is not nice. Whatever you think, if you think, start thinking in the English, yeah, when you start thinking in the English language, that way you will be able to learn faster. So that is very, very good. Thanks for sharing this. And if you have any question for me, feel free to ask.
Yes, ma'am. You are living at Australia nowadays,
Yes.
and so um, I think I have one question. So you are teaching. You are teaching in Are you teaching in English at this place
No,
on your?
I'm not an English teacher. I am just a normal teacher. I teach all the subjects to the children because I teach young kids. So that's why I just try to teach all the subjects. Yes, but sometimes people approach for English language to learn English language. So I am trying to help them, but let's see if I get time out of my busy schedule, if I can make some time. Surely I will start maybe my classes soon, because that way I can connect with the learners, and when they improve through my English, it will give me immense pleasure. So I'm waiting for that, because this is a good reward. This is the good things. If someone says, ma'am, I got job, I'm promoted, I got my career, I got my goal because of your teaching. So this
Yes,
is
yes,
the good things, and I am just working for that. So yeah, let's see in the future soon. Maybe I will start taking my classes.
okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, please tell me and please suggest me how to learn more easier to English, and how to now this times how can I practice English?
So you said already that you eliminate translating method, and now you are using the thinking process, thinking method, and also self-talk is required there while you're thinking in English. Yes, you need to make sure that you talk to yourself all the time whatever you are doing. And when you are alone, otherwise if you are going in the crowd and you talk to yourself, people say what happened to this person, is talking to himself. So when you are alone and at home or wherever you are, you just start talking. Why I'm saying you have to talk, because that way your muscles will get used to speak in English, because English is a different accent. And when we start speaking different accent, we find it very daunting, and we feel that we are not able to pronounce some of the words correctly. So if you giving practice to your mouth to speak in English, that way you will be able to pronounce better some of the words, and your pronunciation will become better. That's why I'm telling you. And for that also you need to make sure you read out loud, so you need to make sure you indulge yourself in reading.
Are you teaching in English at this place
No,
on your?
I'm not an English teacher. I am just a normal teacher. I teach all the subjects to the children because I teach young kids. So that's why I just try to teach all the subjects. Yes, but sometimes people approach for English language, to learn English language. So I am trying to help them, but let's see if I get time out of my busy schedule, if I can make some time. Surely I will start maybe my classes soon, because that way I can connect with the learners, and when they improve through my English, it will give me immense pleasure. So I'm waiting for that, because this is a good reward. This is a good things. If someone says, "Ma'am, I got job, I'm promoted, I got my career, I got my goal because of your teaching." So this
Yes,
is
yes,
the good things, and I am just working for that. So yeah, let's see in the future soon. Maybe I will start taking my classes.
okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, please tell me and please suggest me how to learn more easier to English, and how to now this times how can I practice English?
So you said already that you eliminate translating method, and now you are using the thinking process, thinking method, and also self-talk is required there while you're thinking in English. Yes, you need to make sure that you talk to yourself all the time whatever you are doing. And when you are alone, otherwise if you are going in the crowd and you talk to yourself, people say what happened to this person, is talking to himself. So when you are alone and at home or wherever you are, you just start talking. Why I'm saying you have to talk, because that way your muscles will get used to speak in English, because English is a different accent. And when we start speaking different accent, we find it very daunting, and we feel that we are not able to pronounce some of the words correctly. So if you giving practice to your mouth to speak in English, that way you will be able to pronounce better some of the words, and your pronunciation will become better. That's why I'm telling you. And for that also you need to make sure you read out loud, so you need to make sure you indulge yourself in reading. Okay, at least for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes if you read, you can read from anywhere. Maybe you can choose book or an article, or YouTube, or social media. There are so many things, articles and anything. You can just read story even. So it's up to you according to your interest. If you have interest in engineering things, technology, you can just read something about technology. If you have interest in beauty, you can read something about beauty. If you have interest in health, you can read something about health. Okay, so make sure you read whatever you have interest in. That way you will not find reading is monotonous, and reading is very boring. That way you can just develop your practice in reading. Okay, so you can continue reading practice, because you will merge your interest into reading practice. So it will help you surely. And also, yeah, speaking practice is required. If you don't have partner co-learners, you need to make sure you use a mirror technique. It is very useful. Yes, I was drawing yesterday. I said, Hema, everyone is using mirror techniques, and why don't you use mirror techniques? Because I am kind of introvert person. So I thought, okay, I just use the mirror technique, and I was standing in first time in front of the mirror, and I was looking myself and say, yeah, this is actually a good method. So use the mirror technique for 30 days. You need to make sure you choose a topic, or you just talk to yourself, okay, Avinash, today you are very lucky. You got surprise. You got three prizes, yeah, instead of one. So you can talk like that. And also if you record yourself, that would be great. For you having conversation, you having recording already, you will say, ma'am, I'm already having recording, why do I do extra efforts to make another recording? Because when you record yourself just for even 1 minute or 2 minutes, that way you will find yourself you are talking a lot, because right now you are listening to me. Okay, and the time you talk, because I am in front of you and you are in front of camera as well, you will find it, okay, I have to just say whatever I have to say. You will not think what you are saying. You will not stop and say, okay, ma'am, I have to put grammar here. Ma'am, can you hold down? I'm talking about past, so I use this. You won't do like that, okay? You will just say straight away what you want to say. But when you record yourself now, that way, because you will be not in hurry to give answer, you can take your time. Okay, so say, okay, I'm talking about the past. Okay, you take your time and record yourself. And when you will record this continuously for 30 days, after maybe 10 days or 15 days, you will find you are not taking time to think about. If you're talking about the past, you are able to talk about the past. Okay, that way you will have very good practice, because at the time you are just talking with me, you're not thinking what where you're making mistakes. But when
Yes,
you are talking yourself, you are able to judge yourself. Okay, and you will
yes,
be
yes,
taking, you will be taking pause. Okay, let me just stop and think, okay, this is the right word, I can use this word. So when you, because when you give your mind practice to think, because right now you are talking with me, whatever coming in your mind, you are just saying that, and then you busy reading and maybe doing some extra things. You are not thinking about that. Yes, but when you are recording yourself and you find, okay, this is the sentence, do I have any other word, better word in my mind, I can use it in place of this. So you find, okay, this is the word, I could use this word in instead of that word. So you will be able to use that, and the time comes to speak that word, you will be mm, easily able to use that word. Okay, so you just do that for 30 days. You give yourself challenge. Okay, 2 minutes recording and 2 minutes mirror talk, and then 10 minutes reading. That's all.
okay, ma'am. I
Okay.
will thank you for giving me suggesting me. I will follow these tips.
Okay, Avinash, I think time is going over and I should say bye to you, and best of luck for your learning, and hopefully your dream will come true and you will become an engineer very soon. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye. Take care.
Bye bye, ma'am.